As many other officers who have already seen this have said, you can't skip the required steps of your job just because you're a fucking scaredy cat. They said because he was not in a combative stance, showing no signs of physically aggressive behavior, they would be required to only subdue him using the force of their bodies alone, which 2 of the 6 officers did because they already had him restrained by both of his arms when another officer deployed the taser, which did not reduce anyone's risk of harm. It increased everyone's risk of harm because the 2 officers that already had him subdued had to move their arms quickly out of the way because she almost shot all 3 of them. And in regards to the bootlick defense of what if he uttered verbal threats? As a cop, you, out of everyone in society, are supposed to be the one person that cannot get reactive and scared and lash out when somebody threatens you. If someone says, I'm going to kill you, while casually leaning up against a garbage can with their legs crossed, and you then shoot them, that's because you were a little bitch, not because you're a good cop. And I personally have a lot of experience with what the cops think about verbal threats because I've sought their help before. You want to know what a cop says to you when you say, hi, a man in my building who's been harassing me for the last month has threatened to R-word me. And I have credible proof that this is an actual risk of my safety because he knows where I live. You want to know what they tell you? Guess. Write it in the comment section. Guess what they say. If you guessed, call us after it happens because we can't do anything until then. Ding, 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 ding! I talked to a cop very recently who said to me, well, if someone threatens to kill someone, but then we check if they are registered to own a gun and they don't own one, well, then we can't do anything about the threat. So don't fucking sit here and say, well, if someone says something scary to the police officer, they can do whatever the fuck they want. No. You shouldn't be a cop. You shouldn't be a cop. Like, everything that applies to me should also apply to cops. So if someone threatens to R-word a cop, and they say that I know where you live, and they harass them for a month, that cop should not get to taser that person if they see them, because they have to wait until after the crime is committed before the person can be punished. You know what I mean? It's innocent until proven guilty. You can't prove someone's guilty of a crime that they've only threatened to commit.